Welcome back to Let's Play Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis with Aura. Hello. So, the last two episodes, the volume for the game has been kind of low. Hopefully I fixed that.
It says, for sale, Woodstock typewriter with floating carriage, $50.
So yeah, it's a bit louder now.
It says, Edward Teller, phone home.
Hopefully it's not too loud. So anyway, we need to find the lost dialogue of Plato. So we need a few items first. There's multiple locations where it could be. It changes every time you play the game. There are 3 different locations where it could be. So let's just go ahead and pick up the items that we need for all 3 locations anyway, just to make sure. Hi.
Well, don't just stand there. Go find Plato's lost dialogue.
You're kind of bossy.
Well, don't just stand there.
Eh.
Go find Plato's lost dialogue.
Oh, fine. Look at Icebox.
My old icebox. I haven't used it in months.
Oh, IQ points? Oh yeah, path. We'll get to that hopefully this episode, if not the next episode. Open.
That doesn't seem to work.
I told you to open it. Open. Icebox.
That doesn't seem to work.
It would help if I pulled out my keyboard completely so I know what I'm hitting. There we go. Open.
Phew. Guess I should have cleaned it out.
Okay, so let's look.
I guess it's mayonnaise, but it looks like used motor oil.
Pick that up. And we'll close that. Okay. I think that's all we need in here. So let's... Bye. Bye, Sophia! Okay, so we're gonna go down here. Actually, no, wait. Let's see. Let's go upstairs. So we want to look at the desk.
It's an old lecture hall desk, complete with a wad of gum, I'll bet.
Pick up gum.
It sure is gooey.
Yeah. Okay, and then... yeah, let's use this rope first. Looking for an arrowhead. There it is.
It's from the Shamet collection. Very sharp.
Open, pick up. There we go. And then we can get to the attic, but let me go get the rest of the items first, just in case the dialogue is up there, because that's one of the locations. Pardon my hissing cat. Gorilla. Okay. So anyway, walk down here. We want to look at the coal.
A fine sample of bitumen.
Pick up coal, and then we can also pick up the dirty rag. And then there's a key that we could pick up in the attic. And those are all the items you could possibly need for finding this thing. So since we're down here, we're going to use the gum with the coal chute.
I think I'll stick this on my shoes for traction.
That's the only way we can get up there.
What do you know? The gum works!
Okay. So let's look at the cat figurines.
I believe it's part of the old Ashkenazi collection.
So let's see, we want to...
It's much too heavy to carry. It's made out of wax.
Okay. Let's go see if it's in here. So use wax cat with the furnace.
This isn't working.
Not working. Can we open the furnace? There we go. Use.
The wax is melting. There's a manuscript inside.
Okay.
The Lost Dialogue of Plato.
Okay, so we only really needed the gum for that. But let me show you where you could get it if it's not there in your game. Let's go upstairs. So it could be here.
I believe
just
it's part of the
double-checking.
old Ward collection.
I was just double checking. So if it's in here, what you do is you have to unscrew the back of this bookcase because it's the only way to really get to the books now. So you use the dirty rag with the arrowhead, and yeah, see, look at the screw.
It's a screw. Early 20th century, I believe.
So use arrowhead with dirty rag, and then you use that with the screw.
It's screwed in too tight.
But since we already found it, it's not going to work. But yeah, that's the other location. And then the last location's up here. Can we use the rope, please? Thank you. And we have to get up here, so we use the Germanis with the totem pole. And then we have to pull the totem pole. Pull. Okay.
Marcus thought Potlatch Indians carved this. Looks like a movie prop to me.
And we use it to climb up. And we look at the urn.
It's some kind of funeral urn. I believe it's part of the old Dunlop collection. Looks like someone's ashes in here.
Pick up.
I don't want to disturb it any more than necessary. Feels like there's something loose in here. A key?
Okay, you need that key. Then you come down, and there should be a chest somewhere in here. It's probably not in here because I found it already. Great. So I'm pretty sure it's in here. Let's see, let me double check that. Yeah, should be a dusty old chest in this room that you can use the key on. But, again, since we already found it, and, like I said, it changes every game, so it has a lot of replayability. Not ability. Replayability. There we go. I just woke up like an hour ago. Leave me alone. Anyway, it actually has a lot more replayability than just that, which you'll see in just a few minutes here. I don't want to close the office door. I want to open the office door and then go through the office. There we go.
I got it. I found Plato's Lost Dialogue.
Really?
Our jungle friend Sternhardt is quite the scholar.
Let me see.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Go back. Okay. The Hermocrates. Now at last I have Plato's Lost Dialogue translated entirely. The Greek original is lost, so I have used the Arabic text I found in an Italian monastery years ago and always thought was a hoax. Now I wonder, could this remarkable book hold the secret to long-lost Atlantis? Probably not. No one will publish it, that's for certain. The fear of ridicule is too great. To be safe, I've sent a copy to Ashkenazi. Charles Sternhardt, London, 1922. Hermocrates. Now, it's important that you read this because it comes into play in a little bit. So, Hermocrates. In shame I hereby do recant the time and place whereof Critias spoke. In rendering Egyptian into Greek, he made a tenfold error. Instead of lying 3,000 miles hence, Atlantis may have well been 300 or 30,000 miles away, or perhaps it was less than 300 miles from our own shores. Likewise, it may be that the lost kingdom held sway as many as 100,000 years ago, or as few as 1,000. Socrates. If a kingdom arose on earth beyond anywhere men might travel, then we would never hear of it. We ought to accept the lesser figure. So glorious Atlantis founded two colonies, the lesser at 180 miles northeast of the city and the greater 630 miles away southwest. Gates of the kingdom opened only with the aid of special stones. At many outposts a sunstone sufficed, if hot sunlight bathed the tall horns. At the greater colony a moonstone was also needed, with the noon sun riding above the full moon. To approach Atlantis itself a world stone was required as well, with the dying orbs plummeting into the eastern sea. Final entrance yielded only to contrary minds. And it is said that dwellers in Atlantis held no horses, nor any need of them, or a calcum, the metal that glittered like fire. This they had instead. They cast it into shiny beads, and used them as we do minted coins, paying statues to do their work as if by magic. When their colonies were failing, wise men carved strange devices out of amber to search for the metal, but only proud Atlantis ever yielded a supply. Socrates. You have called the kingdom wealthy, but surely this is absurd. As the water rose around their city, the kings of Atlantis, one after another, sought to hold off fate. Knowing mortal men would never rule the sea, they planned a huge colossus, which by use of orichalcum, 10 beads at a time, would make them like the gods themselves. Nur-Ab-Sal was one such king. It was he, say the wise men of Egypt, who first put men in the colossus, making many freaks of nature at times when the celestial spheres were well aligned. Socrates. I doubt it. Or this I doubt. We are hearing a child's tale. And then they activated the engines and...
I don't see how this will help us find Atlantis.
Let's see.
Didn't you notice Plato's tenfold numbering error?
So he got his dates mixed up. Why is that so important?
Plato's error means distances could also be wrong.
So what if they are?
If Plato is right, Atlantis is in the Mediterranean.
You mean 300 miles from Greece instead of 3,000?
Yes, the cradle of civilization.
You could be right. He once told me he came from the middle of the world. That's what Mediterranean means.
Good old Nur-Ab-Sal. I'm starting to like him.
Wait, quiet. I think I'm getting something.
Are you feeling okay?
I'm fine. Dealing with Nur-Ab-Sal takes a lot of energy, that's all. Now listen. Among the artifacts that Kerner stole was a small stone disc with a hole in it. I'm sure it was one of the 3 stones mentioned in Plato's book. And I didn't find it. I bought it from Omar al-Jabbar in Algiers.
Haven't we talked to enough of these nutcases?
Or was it Alain Trottier in Monte Carlo? Either way, Algiers or Monte Carlo. This much I do know. You'll need all 3 stones if you want to find Atlantis.
How will I find Trottier and Al-Jabbar?
Not so fast. First, I'm going to tell your fortune. Look into my eyes. Deep into my eyes. For Pete's sake, I'm not going to hurt you. Now hold still. You are a remarkable man, Dr. Jones. You possess great strength of character. You are resourceful. But you're better with your fists than your head. I foresee combat and violence along your path to Atlantis, a path too dangerous for me.
Okay, so this is where the game splits. You can take 3 different paths to finish the game. And the puzzles will change, and the way you go about things will be different. So, you can say, yeah, I want to tackle this game with my fists and violence. Or you can do the team path with her, tackle it with you. Or the wits path, I'd rather think my way through. So you go by yourself in this path, but instead of using violence, your fists, you think your way through the puzzles. I don't know if I'm going to show off all 3 paths, but I'm going to show off the one I'm most familiar with, and that's the team path for right now.
I'd rather tackle this together with you.
Are you absolutely sure?
Yes, I'm sure. We should team up.
Okay, if that's how you feel, we'll go together.
Let's see.
Don't get any funny ideas. I'll be running the show.
You make it sound so romantic.
And here we go. Team path, go! If people want me to show off the other paths, I can do that later. I'm not sure if they converge later or not. I think they do towards the end. So it's the same at the end, but now we can figure out where to go. Let's go to Algiers first. Okay, let's look around.
Hello there.
Ah, a prosperous American.
You know where to find Omar Al-Jabbar?
Omar is one of my best customers. His shop is on the other side of the marketplace.
What are you doing here on the streets?
I'm a beggar, Effendi. It is my job to be here. Today, I'm offering a discount. Give me food and I'll give you a free gift.
You ever hear of Atlantis, old man?
Atlantis. Atlantis. No.
How's business?
I've seen worse. Today, I'm offering a discount. Give me food and I'll give you a free gift. Now, let me get back to work, please.
Okay, so that's a hint. We need to give him some food. First, let's go over and look at the, He doesn't let me look at him. There we go.
He's an artist with those knives. They're a happy bunch.
Can we talk to them?
Excuse me.
Yes?
Do you know where to find Omar Al-Jabbar?
He has a shop nearby behind the marketplace.
Nice knives.
Yes, they were a gift from my father, the greatest knife thrower in North Africa. I'm trying to follow his example. But alas, no one will volunteer to be my assistant since the accident.
Sorry to bother you.
No bother.
Since...
I just wish a volunteer would step forward to assist me.
So, we're gonna be mean. Hey. Push Sophia... Actually, let's talk to her.
Listen.
What?
Ah, Algeria. I think you should volunteer to help the knife thrower.
No, you don't, Jones.
Do it and I'll let you wear my hat.
I'll let you wear my fist if you keep this up.
Come on, assist the guy, will you?
Nope, nope, nope.
Think about the effect on international relations.
I'm thinking about the effect on my health.
The man's desperate. He needs your help.
Is this your idea of a friendly nudge?
Please, it's perfectly safe.
You never give up, do you?
I just think you should learn something about the local culture, up close.
You call this cultural? I don't know. Those knives look dangerous.
Okay, now we push her.
Oof!
Look here, ladies and gentlemen. I volunteer.
But,
Now, my dear, there's nothing to be afraid of.
but,
Just walk over to the board now.
mm,
Ta-da! Thank you for your brave assistance, my dear. Allow me to express my gratitude by giving you this souvenir knife.
here, take this knife before I use it on you.
Okay. Thank you, Sophia.
Excuse me.
Yes?
You ever hear of Atlantis?
Atlantis is a myth, Effendi, like Camelot or Aladdin's lamp.
You know where to find Omar al-Jabbar?
Omar, his pitiful excuse for a shop is down the alley here.
What looks good today?
Today we have a special, squab on a stick, only 20 dinars.
You accept U.S. currency?
Sorry, no.
Oh, a squab would sure hit the spot.
20 dinars, Effendi.
Maybe we can make a deal.
What kind of deal?
I'll trade this beautiful knife for a squab.
I already have several of those knives. The knife thrower has notoriously bad aim.
I've got another offer.
Make it.
I'll give you my fine leather jacket for a squab.
In this heat, don't be absurd.
Don't go away. I'll get back to you.
Okay. So we need to find something to trade to get a squab on a stick. So let's go find Omar, finally.
Excuse me.
What can I do for you, Effendi?
Are you Mr. Omar al-Jabbar?
I am but a humble shopkeeper. My name is unimportant.
Do you ever deal in antiquities from Atlantis?
Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Many a fool dreams of the lost kingdom. How may I know your intentions are serious?
I've got a PhD. Will that do?
You have quite a sense of humor, I see.
There's nothing to look at. Excuse me again.
Yes?
I'm really interested in Atlantis.
And I really need some reason to take you seriously.
I'm not sure I know what you mean.
For example, it is said that 3 stone discs were needed to open the gates of Atlantis. Show me one of those if you can.
I saw a stone disc once, but someone stole it.
That's too bad. I don't discuss the Lost Kingdom with amateurs.
Okay, so we can't do anything right now, but we want to look at the mask.
Funny. Looks like that ghost we saw in your study.
That ghost was Nurab Sal.
Is he just going to let us take it? Can I talk to him
Excuse me again.
Yes?
about this? There we go.
How much for the mask?
You can take the worthless thing. It's scaring away my best customers.
Thank you. Okay, we can't do anything else here right now, so we're just gonna leave. Leaving. Can we talk to the citizens?
I don't want to disturb them. They look kind of busy.
Okay. So we have no choice but to go here.
Well, here we are.
I had no idea Monte Carlo was the lost city.
Don't start with me, Indy. It's Trottier we're after.
What makes you think we'll find Trottier here?
All his letters mention how much he likes strolling under the bright lights.
But what does Trottier look like?
How should I know? I've never actually met him. We did all our business by mail.
Suppose Trottier shows up. What then?
Bring him up to my room.
This plan sounds kind of harebrained to me.
Don't worry, it'll work. He used to have one of the 3 stones. If we can coax him into a seance, he might let us have it.
A seance?
I'll go get ready.
Okay. I'm actually gonna save it. Anyone who's played Blackwell will get that. No, come back
Hey
here!
there.
Okay.
Are you Alan Trottier?
Oh, perhaps. Who's asking?
Damn Frenchie.
That's not important. Are you Trottier or not?
Perhaps I am, perhaps not. Sorry, I must be going.
I'm trying to be rude to him. Come back here!
Just a moment, please. Are you Alan Trottier?
Oh, perhaps. Who's asking?
Because you can piss him off. Let's see.
I'm Dr. Indiana Jones of Barnett College.
Jones. I believe I've heard of you. Yes, of course, the famous archaeologist.
That's me.
And I am Trottier. Amateur scholar, part-time poet, professional dreamer. Adding up today's date and my birthday, foretold extraordinary events on the boulevard tonight. And here I bump into you. Ah, what good fortune.
Let's see, I think we say that immediately, but
What can you tell me about Atlantis?
Oh, that depends. I fear being fooled by fakers. To be sure you are a true believer, answer me this. When were the many freaks of nature created?
This is why you have to read the book. So it's this one.
When the celestial spheres were well aligned.
Yes, excellent. Obviously, you know Plato's Lost Dialogue well. How can I help you?
Okay, well, I didn't piss him off. Usually he just kind of stomps off, and then if you catch him again, and then he's just like, you need to stop being so uptight. And he's like, well, and just walks off again. But anyway, let's see.
Madame Sophia would like to trade her wisdom for yours.
I'm sure she would. And steal my secrets. What kind of idiot you take me for?
Oh, now he's pissed off. Come back here!
Just a moment, monsieur.
Yes?
Oh, there it is. Hey, why don't you stop being such a jerk?
Hey, why don't you stop being such a jerk?
Well,
Well, I never. Oops.
Over here, Monsieur Trottier.
yes?
I never. We have to be nice.
Sorry about being so rude.
I do not believe your sincerity.
Get back here!
Just a moment, monsieur. Yes?
Well, crap.
Sorry about being so rude.
I do not believe your sincerity.
Okay, bye. So... yeah, we have to be nice to him. Anyway.
Monsieur Trottier?
Come back here.
Yes?
Have a nice evening.
Let me go see if I can talk to Sophia about this.
Did you find our man, Indy? Where's Trottier?
I've tried, and that fool won't come up here.
I hadn't thought about that possibility. Just drop Nurab Sal's name.
Okay, so let's open the door, go back out. If you do it right the first time, you don't need to do this.
Monsieur Trottier?
Yes?
'Cause then he doesn't go off and
I just want you to know I work for Nurab Sal.
Did you say Norabsal? Well, perhaps you're not the buffoon I took you for. Now, excuse me while I consider this.
Come.
Over here, Monsieur Trottier.
Well, hello again, Dr. Jones. How can I help you?
So now he's nice to us again. So let's see. Let's do this one.
Follow me, and Madame Sophia will read your fortune.
Oh, this is a big step. I'm not sure.
That's what you're supposed to do the first time. But anyway. If you need help, pal, she's better than any psychiatrist. Let's just do this one.
Come on, take a chance. She's right here in the hotel.
Well, I do need a new spirit guide in my life. So I'll do it. Please lead the way.
Okay.
Have a seat, Monsieur Trottier.
Is he here?
Keep him busy. I'm going to try something.
All right then. Give me a minute while I set him up. Oh, Monsieur Trottier, I am so pleased to meet such an expert antiquarian at long last.
Madame flatters me. It is I who am pleased to meet you.
Now then, I need a token of power to set the mood.
Well, I have this stone key. I truly believe it is from the lost city.
Very good indeed. Now we can begin. Let's move on.
I like how he just carries it around with him everywhere.
Must find my spirit guide.
Okay, so I'm going to save it again. We'll do kitty face. And that'll do it for now. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Follow me, and Madame Sophia will read your fortune.
Oh, this is a big step. I'm not sure.
You need help, pal. She's better than any psychiatrist.
Are you implying that I might be mentally unstable? I'm insulted.